She would have furnished the house after she settled in, so most of the pieces that you see were purchased right in this area. The marble table in the bay window is the only piece of furniture the Bells brought with them to Canada. It originally belonged to Alexander's grandfather and was a part of his home on Harrington Square in London. Keep in mind, no electricity, no running water, and no central heat at the time. So all of these lamps at that time were burning oil. Again, heating was with cast iron stoves that originally stood in the main rooms on this floor, and water came from the well that still works out beside what is now our cafe. In the Bells' time, that was part of the barnyard. They did, however, have a telephone eventually, and it sits up on Melville's desk there in the front corner. That wooden box with the opening in the front is what you would have had in your home in 1877. A little different than what you're used to. In order to use that telephone, you had to not only hold it in front of your mouth to talk into the opening, but then you moved it back to your ear so you could hear what was being said, so you had to go back and forth with it. Back here in the lobby, we have two of Mrs. Bell's paintings. Eliza was a very accomplished artist by the time she married Melville in 1844, and in fact that is how she was supporting herself until she was married. She first began painting when she was about 9 years old. After being married, of course, though, her responsibilities shifted a little bit. She had a household and eventually children to look after, so her painting was something that she would do in between housework and on this property, farm work as well.